Alright guys, so here we're going to have a look at the Toyota Prius, kind of, in my opinion, the quintessential Toyota. And you know, I mean, the big draw with the Prius, and I just did a video on the Prius C, and then there's a Prius V, which is bigger than this. So this is the middle of the lineup car now in terms of size. 58, 53 miles per gallon. I guess 54, 50. I don't know what the difference between eco grade and core grade is, but in any case, over 50 miles per gallon estimated on these. And like I pointed out in the Prius C video, I mean, what you're getting here is, like, you know, these standard safety features are just really big deals to these foreign automakers, I feel, and I like that. You know, I like that. I think American automakers really should take note. So let's hop into the Prius, and it's just like, again, just like with the Prius C. Now the Prius C is not that much cheaper than the Prius, and it feels a lot cheaper inside. Now I'm sure this is an upper level trim package, because this has a massive screen in here. I'm sure this, I mean, this can't be standard, right? But big screen. And then here we can see a little bit more of that. You know, the center stack is removed in these Prius vehicles, so we can see a bit more. You know, we have the screen, that's the odometer up there, engine indicator. You know, everything's kind of in the middle now, which is pretty interesting to me. But if I was going to choose the Prius C or the Prius V, or I'm sorry, the Prius C or the Prius, I would choose the Prius every time. It's about a $3,000 price jump in starting. But with the Prius, I mean, the interior of this car is miles and miles better than the Prius C. I mean, the Prius C feels really cheap on the inside, whereas the Toyota Prius, you're the standard one. You know, and again, I'm sure this is an upper level trim. I mean, there's leather seats in this, and whereas there's cloth seats in the other one. But as long as, like, the steering wheel is standard, you know, I mean, even the steering wheel is way better in the Prius. What I don't like at all is this weird joystick that is also your shifter. Real odd. Not a fan of that design choice, but I guess it's not horrible. But I mean, I really don't like that. And then this looks like it might even be a wireless charging pad. So this has to be an upper level trim. You know, we have a moonroof up here too. So, but you know, that's probably a lower level Prius C, not this car here, but over the way. And this is probably an upper level Prius. But in terms of, I just think that this car, even in the driving position, the driver's seat position, just has some more room to it. There's just more room here in the Prius versus the Prius C. You know, so if you like that subcompact, you can go with that. But, you know, this is kind of the quintessential Prius that started it all, really. You know, as we hop in the back, and I really had no complaints about the legroom in the Prius, but in the Prius C, I definitely had no complaints about that legroom. But here, I mean, it's even way roomier, and I feel like I have more headroom, which is probably true, and you get more trunk space out of this, and better gas mileage. It's a bigger car, but you get better gas mileage. So if you're looking at the Prius C or the Prius, I just don't see a reason to get the Prius C, and it's easy to see why people like it. It's a pretty normal size, maybe a little small for a sedan, but pretty normal size sedan. And you know, again, it's hard to argue with the numbers for these, and this is an upper level interior. So if you get that really cheap interior like the one in the Prius C over there, you know, you might want to pay a little extra to upgrade. But that seems like a really reasonable, really good starting price, really good entry point for something with just insane gas mileage. So if you like the Prius, you know, it's there for you. You know, I personally don't, and I personally won't ever buy one probably. But you know, like I said, it's hard to argue with that starting price and that gas mileage. So let me know what you guys think of the Prius down below, and I'll see you in the next one.